Okay, I really enjoyed that episode because we got more lore. So we see now that the people who did come there to find that the mummified hand is gone because Yayawi took it with her back home, but they don't even know where they're gonna put it. So they're just gonna find a spot along the way on their journey to this tunnel. But we see that the people that had the hand is one of priest and some guy in a wheelchair that looked like he might be a monk did this, but also that they're the ones that set up or essentially created the thing that killed Yaoi father and took her mother and made her the way she is. That's their fault, as far as we know so far. Which is crazy, but it's good to get details on that. And they want the hand back before the thing that they're making finishes being coming what it's supposed to, whatever it's supposed to be. And they're curious where it is. So I'm guessing they don't keep track of it necessarily. And that they were also controlling that one wandering spirit before the priest sent it back, made it pass on. Then we get to know that the statue that we got the finger from was being nice to the other thing because it's a child, at least right now it is. But the other children that are with her want her to kill it. But instead of fighting, they both go their own separate ways. But as narrator says, they'll come back in contact with each other. I'm guessing by then that's when the Yaoi will have having the statue under her control, or that one the child once it becomes whatever's going to become devours the statue. Maybe it's going to be crazy. I know that. And then we get to Echo talking to Keitaro when Yaoi leaves the room, talking about, I know you're enjoying this. You're going towards it more now. I'm glad that we're coming back around to that. And it's like, I know deep down, you really like this. You like me. And he couldn't say anything, but he's getting dragged deeper into this. But we'll see how much of himself actually does enjoy this. Because we know how she's feeling, especially after this episode. So along the way to this tunnel, we stopping by to get one of Yaoi's other graduates. Now this one isn't like, it's a threat, but it's not evil, which is good. So we got it's basically another like ally, basically. The dangerous part though is that it's surrounded by vengeful spirits essentially that wanted to die, but Yaoi put it on the ley line. It's nice to see that be brought back up in like these jump series. Only not a lot of series bring up the ley lines of the earth that's supposed to like deal with magic or energy, but she puts it there so that it doesn't wither away. But it also has a strong will to survive being attacked by the spirits that want revenge on it because they were involved in a war. And this war is bad and they was dying of thirst, and now they just keep feeding on it. But she put it in basically a mannequin so that the mannequin takes the damage and it doesn't really get hurt as much. But when they get there, like always, they get attacked, but more so Keitaro than anyone, because he just attracts this death. Essentially, is what's always coming for him. It's not like they just want to possess him or anything, and they want his life. But so they're dealing with the spirits that are trying to feast on it, because now it wants them because it sees them, and we can see it because of TV that she puts there. But Echo jumps into action, saves them, throws the graduate to him, Keitaro, so he can put it in a bag to seal it, because he was getting chomped on. Thankfully, we keep sewing up this alien doll to protect us, or more so Katero. And he's become more active in all this. But you see Echo, the rush, she was scared, but the rush came to her. Her enjoyment is intensifying. And it looks like she might be possessed by one of the soldiers, and that they didn't all disappear. We'll see where that goes. Well, we got the graduate. Now we're going to the tunnel. Things are definitely getting crazier and more dangerous. Can't wait to see what happens with Katero. The Yaoi is always great. And nice to see Echo get more involvement. Let's see where we go from here. It can only be. Also, I saw in the ending, I think, besides the other, that we're going to be, there's another one we're going to have that's going to be a tiger. I forgot what the thing looked like, but that's also coming up. That might be this tunnel. Not sure. Great episode though, nonetheless. This show has been so underrated. Not a lot of people talking about it. Only one I watched that talks about it is, I think H is BH. I forget what the name of his channel is, but he wears glasses. He's white. But regardless, fantastic episode.